YouTube, what is going on? Upper Echelon Capital. Today's video is going to be about business funding in Canada. All right, guys. Let's talk about incorporating your business in Canada. The information that's required to incorporate your business in Canada. You're going to need the name and address of the business that you want to register. All right. In order to get this, you want to go ahead and do a name search first. There is a system called Nuance, Nuans, that you'll be able to use to go ahead and get that situated and taken care of. All right. It is pretty much a name report, a corporate name report. All right. And you'll use the website called mycorporation.com/Canada. Anything that you need as far as incorporating in Canada, you will have it on mycorporation.com/Canada. That is the official website that you can use to register a federal or provincial corporation in Canada. And I will talk about the differences between those two. You're going to do a corporate name search. All right. It's going to determine the availability of your corporate name, whatever name that you decide. If you need help with deciding a name for your corporation, you can go on a website like Namelix, or you can go on ChatGPT and say, hey, I'm looking to register a corporation in Canada. So this is what we'll be doing, whether it's marketing, whether it's tech, whatever you plan to do. And you can just ask it to feed you some names. And then you can just take those names, put it in a corporate name report, so you don't have to guess and check. You will know if this name is taken, if it's not. Because in Canada, just like the United States, it is a very big deal, the corporation name that you use, all right? Because it's pretty much, you want to use a name that hasn't been used by somebody else, all right? Because they can come after you if you try to use a name that somebody else already got. So you want the name and you want to get an address for the business that you want to register. When it comes to getting an address, you can use Alliance Virtual Offices, you can use Regis, or you can use Opus. Those are business addresses that are virtual offices that you can use. If you have like an office space or a lease space that you can use for business purposes, you can also use that as well for your business address. You want to make sure that it's a different address than your home address, because it wants to be, you want to seem professional. Okay. So when you want to seem professional on paper for investors and lenders and things of that nature, you want to make sure you have an official business address that you're using to conduct business. So the next thing you want to do is break down your business activity. Your business activities are pretty much what your business does. All right. Whether you're an advertisement agency, you're a gym coach, whatever your business does, you want to make sure you break that down. If you need to get a thorough description of business activities, or you want to draft a professional little excerpt that says what your business activities are, go to ChatGPT, go to Google Gemini. Those are free tools. You can tell it to literally give you one for the type of company that you intend to run. The names and addresses of each director and shareholder also need to be a part of your incorporation. All right. So generally speaking, y'all, most of y'all that's going to be watching this video, you're going to be the person that will be incorporating the business. So it will simply just be you on the paper. If you have a partner, if you have a friend, if you have somebody else that is going to be running business operations, or they're going to be investing into the business, all right, or be giving some type of capital so you can start the business, they will be considered a shareholder. You need to designate them in the business documents. Okay. That is basically the things that you're going to need to incorporate. All right. You are going to need the name and the address of the business you want to register. You want a nuance report that was in the last 90 days. That is the name search. You want a description of the business activities. You want the names and addresses of each director, which is a managing partner in the business. You want the names and addresses of each shareholder in the business or corporation. Okay.